Hello everyone, I'm Selena and I'm the Saving Scholar, and I have been able to do a mini Monday cash stuff. So welcome. I hope you enjoy this video. We are going to be looking at the book swag challenge that I've been doing. We're also going to be looking how I've rearranged my Christmas stuffing, and also we are going to allow Turp's time to shine. So with that, let's get in with the intro. Hello, my name is The Saving Scholar and I talk about cash stuffing, budgeting and books. If you like my content, please do all the YouTube things of subscribing, liking and commenting. But this is not financial advice. Enjoy. Okay, so I've got it to work. I'm very, very happy about this. So what we're going to do first is we're going to have a look at my book swag. So what we are going to do is we are going to have a look about how my book swag works. So what I did is I have this little bag and it is my book swag. Basically, long story short, for every page that I read, I get a penny's worth. Okay, so if I read 375 pages, a book with 375 pages, that means that I will have £3.75 to put in. I normally round it up to the nearest 50p or nearest pound, and that in a nutshell is what this is all about. So I've already done this challenge for a few weeks. So I've got £15 plus I have 1, 2, 3. So I have £18 already. I read 2 books, and those books allowed me to be able to put more money in. So I have Men Who Hate Women by Laura Bates, Feminist Lens of the Incel group, and then Tangled Vines, which is the murder mystery murders that happened in America, obsessed with that trial. And that allowed me to have £7, so 700 pages, give or take, to put into my cash stuffing. So that's really fantastic. This will go to my reading retreat that I do with 2 of my friends, and we do it 3 times a year, and we all take it in turns to just book a hotel, book a caravan out of term time or in term time, and we just spend the weekend together reading books, which is fantastic. So that's the first bit that I've done. And I was really pleased about that. I've been really plowing through reading while I've been off last week. So really happy about that. So yeah, ticks for me. So what we're going to do now is we are going to move on to my Christmas challenges. By the way, cheers. What are you all drinking? I've got my mug full of coffee. So what we're going to do now is have a look at my Christmas challenges. So if you watched my previous video, you know that I had to consolidate for 2 challenges now, which is my Save to Study and the Christmas one. I really like the idea of starting again and ticking off different boxes for my Save to Study. So I decided to do the same for my Christmas challenges, but instead of working from the highest number down, I'm working from the lowest number up. So I'm taking everything out that I've already saved for my Christmas stuffing. Lots and lots of change in this one. That's not going to change that much. If I'm honest, I'm still got loads and loads of change in my wallets. So I take everything out and I have organised so that they're all facing the right way, because I had a message on TikTok saying it was like, Selena, don't do that. It's all upside down and wrong way. So I've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So another 10 on top of that. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woohoo! So I think it worked out to be £140. Probably sounds about right. I should always keep my little pad here. So I got £140. Maybe £150, because what I'm now going to do is I worked this out was how much money I had and how much I could put, how many boxes I could tick off. Now I did have a bit of a mini stuff, so I was able to then also add some money to my Christmas challenge. So I was able to add 10, 15, 20. So I was able to add £20 to that, which then obviously made it 157. We're going to find out. 157, 158 pounds. Now I remember. So I had 158 pounds, and I decided that I was going to stuff all of that and work from my numbers down. So I've made sure that I know what I'm doing before I do it, because I'm aware that I'm not great at my maths. I don't know what it is. I can teach maths, but I can't do cash. So let's try again. So 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So that's 40, 50. Yeah, 40, 50. There we go. £153, which means I could cross off all of the numbers from 1 to 17. So I was able to get a really good start and be able to start again. So I'm hoping what is going to happen is that when I have a high number with my save to study, yeah, 17. When I have my save to study, which is in the high 40s or in the 40s and 30s, I can then use the rest of it to put into my Christmas one, because they're both important, but my save to study is a little bit more important. So that's what I'm hoping. So that is all done. I'm putting all of that back inside, and that just means that I know that I have got some way to completing my Christmas. So those two really are the two focus that I'm doing at the moment. There are some other things that I'm going to be doing, but those really two are the two that are going to be hit. So if I get a bit of extra money, that's where it's going to be going. So that's my challenges done. And then what I need to do now is that I need to move to Turp's Time to Shine. So just to give a little bit of context with this, Turp's is my little pot that I put all my loose change in. And then when I think I've got enough to be able to do some of my savings challenges, my penny savings challenges, I get Turp's out and see how much he has inside. So let's have a look and see what he's got. So he hasn't got too much, actually. He's had far more than this in the past. However, I did notice that there were some challenges that I could do. So Turps always finds a little bit of time to get all the bits and pieces out. So what I wanted to do this time to make myself more organised is to just sort out and put into piles all the different coinage that I had, which I think will help me as well, and to see if I have enough money to be able to use any of my challenges. I'm kind of tired. I'm drinking my coffee all the time. So I'm trying to do them as much as I can in order. So we're already starting to see that there really aren't enough 1p coins for me to do anything with my 1p challenge. Might be some in the 2, seems to be a few in the 20s, and then some in the 10s and a couple of 50s. So I know the 50s are definitely going to be crossed off today. So move that there. I sorted out my penny savings trackers to see which ones I could put in. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4 1p coins. I need 10p worth, so I couldn't do anything with those. I had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So 10p worth is what I need to tick off a tracker. So I then get my tracker out. And then that means that I can cross off one of the items, one of the icons, because I have 10p worth of 2p coins. Woohoo! I then put that 10p worth into my tracker little folder and put the tracker back inside. And that extra 2p I had went back into Turps for another day. And I do the same again. So I noticed that I didn't have enough 5s, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I didn't have enough because I need 50p worth. So back into Turps it goes. I then have 10, 20, 30, 40, but not 50p. I actually thought I had 50p worth. So again, goes back into Turps for another day. I then had 20p pieces, 2, 4, 6, 8, 1. So I have £1 worth of 20p pieces, which is enough to be able to take off another item. So instead of it going into Turps, I'm getting out my 20p tracker. So every £1 worth of 20p coins, I tick off another icon. Woohoo! So That will go into my 20p bag, and when I've got a whole row, I will give it to my brother. Fab. So very happy about that because I had a real lull of getting any 20p pieces. And then we have my 50p pieces. I've got 2 of them, and this is just for every 50p piece that I get, I can tick off my tracker. So obviously picked up the wrong one there. So, oh no, I was because I missed one. Oh, that's because I didn't put them away. See, always disorganized. And this is my 50p. So I've got two 50p pieces, and I can put them into my tracker. So you can see there that I've got quite a lot of 50p's, and you can see that I've got one row that I needed to give to my brother so that he can exchange that into a £5 note. And that means I've still got £2 to go to be able to get my next row, which will give me £5. And that was all of my change. But then I also realised that I had some £1 coins that I didn't use for my Christmas or my book swag. So what I've done is I've taken them out because if I don't, I'll spend them on books, and decided to put them in my tracker. Now I've got 1, 2, 3 £1 coins, which means that I can tick off another row. Woohoo! That means I've got £10 worth, another load of £10 worth of £1 coins, which means I can then convert that into a note by giving it to my brother. And we're really ploughing through that £1 challenge. And that is all my challenges today. That's it, all done. So just a mini Monday cash stuff. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know how your weekend went, if you did some great stuffing, and I hope to see you all soon. Take care, everyone.